Romance monster. In a society, there are two different characters who have a different opinion regarding love. And in this story, we are going to see how a boy sacrifices everyone just only for her loved ones. In Chennai Appa University, the story starts. Girish Kumar, a skyful boy who has no idea of what love is going to fall in love with a girl named Sukanya. The story starts at the hospital where both of them are born at the Anna Hospital on February 2, 2002. And Girish lives in Chennai and he is awaited for his Class 12 board results, and the same happens with Sukanya too, but till now Noon had fallen in love. And both of them got good marks and joined engineering at Appa College. Both of them chose agriculture. And their first meeting occurs when they hit each other at the college corridor. At that time a spark comes into the mind of Sukanya, wondering how beautiful he is, and then he said sorry to her and leave the place. And their meeting happened again in the classroom during the introduction of the students. Girish introduced himself first and Sukanya was wondering at his speech. And then she introduced herself also. And then with a little fear she went and talked to him. By saying hello he was weird and had no idea that she wants to talk to her. But it was an unexpected situation which came in Girish's life since she was the first teenager who talked to her. Here a good bonding was formed within them. They both used to talk, share their lunch and even go out for a while. And then suddenly he asks about the family of Sukanya. Then she becomes emotional and says that no one is there for her in this earth. Then our hero holds her hand and says, I am there for you as a friend, a well-wisher in your life. It gave some confidence, but also she was thinking that he does not want love in his life. Suddenly Girish, after going to his house, thought that why we can't hold her hands forever and be her first child, husband. And then he also had the same fear that whether she likes the feeling of love or not. But no one at this point thought of their studies. First year gone like this. And in second year their birthday comes and they were shocked since both of theirs were same. And then at that day she went out with him since she wanted to give a birthday treat and to propose him, which she thought in her hostel. But a fear came in her mind and she stepped down from not expressing her love towards him. And at the meantime he was also feared and didn't express it. But he thought to tell in Valentine's Day. So he was prepared for that. And on the D-Day Sukanya came closer to her during lunch break and expressed her love, and then he hugged her and said that he too loved her. Then they chat each other, go out, talk for hours and hours, and then 2 years were passed. This is the last year of their college until the date hero didn't tell about Sukanya. And then they talk each other about this matter of telling to their parents, but hero refused it since he was very clear that he wants to concentrate on his studies now. And days passed on. Girish performed well, but Sukanya didn't. Then he asked about it and she told that she is afraid whether you would leave me and marry someone else. Then he tells you are disturbed and he tells tomorrow, be ready and we are going to a special place. Then at his home he saw the calendar and had a small chat with his mom. And then inquires that when you are disturbed what did you do, and she said I would go to temple, so he decided to take her to the temple for relaxation, and here a pundit comes and inquires about him. After that she becomes confident and performs well in the exams. And after the results they went to his parents and told the truth, but they didn't accept that thing from their child and they told him to get lost and never ever come here. With a hope, studies and love they become ready to face the life. Interval. The company in which he was selected had asked for the guaranteed money, but he didn't have it, so he sacrificed his job. Then he went to other companies for interview in a view to get a job, but everyone asked for guarantee, and then he came out. And then he saw a board PF labors required in a mechanic shop, and then he joined there so that he could feed something to his wife. On the other hand, Sukanya was rejected in many places because of scoring less percentage. And then she also left the thinking of doing a job. Then he thought that his salary will be insufficient, so he thought to do other work. Then he joined at a biryani shop as a part-timer and worked there. He used to work for nearly 14 hours in a day, and then he used to show his love towards her during the night time. One day she saw that he was too tired and then she feeds him with her hand, and then she is sad that she had destroyed the life of Girish. One day he was working at his mechanic shop, there a driver came and shouted that who has repaired the car. Then Girish came and told, why are you shouting like this, it's a place where we work, so be patient, you will get all your answers. Then he told that I had repaired the car. Then the driver had hit him hard and then told slangs. Then the owner came and inquired, then he told that there was some money in the car which is now not there, so I had a doubt that he had taken it or not. If you then give to me or else you will surely die. Then he told no, I hadn't taken that. But they didn't believe in that. After his work some of the men beaten, then he ran to his home and there the rowdy found that Sukanya is the daughter of her Malik, since she was showing her childhood picture and in the house the name was written as Sukanya. Then her father came into her house and told me that I am your father and you were lost in the crowds of our festival eve where there was a bomb blast. You might have thought that we are dead but not, we are still alive, and each and every day we remain depressed only for you. Then they had a cup of coffee and took a leave. The next day he went with his father-in-law to his place. He just looks around and saw many weapons are there. He suddenly listened something that they are planning to kill him because of a past incident. Then he decided to escape from there. Suddenly he ran all the way, then his father-in-law saw him and shot on his arms. Then he ran all the way to his house. And then his father was shocked by seeing him at this condition, and then he removed the bullet since he was a doctor. And the parents were thinking about what might have happened to him. Then he suddenly woke up and told his parents to leave from here as soon as possible since they know his house and his father is a doctor. Then they traveled in a car, and then his father asked, "What happened, my boy?" Then Girish answers, "Are you my father? Please, I beg you to tell the truth." Then his father says that no, we are not your parents. And I had been hiding this from you for 23 years. Before 23 years ago. Your father is an honest police cop, Mr. Sankar I.P.S. He was my childhood friend and I had never seen such an honest like him. I became a doctor because of my family's wish, but I wanted to be a police cop and I was a cop. We were transferred to Mumbai since we got information that Aryan, an international drug dealer, has arrived in Mumbai to celebrate his fellow mate's birthday. And if we rushed to Mumbai in order to catch him and to end the drug mafia system in India. We went alone there as a under cop, gathered some information about him like where he stays and when will he come to the party and family does he have like that. And we got all the answers from the man who gave the information. And we made a master plan to catch that criminal Aryan in Mumbai and to end the drug mafia. The day came on January 15th at the Royal Clash Hotel. We came there and Sankar took the support of the local police to enter into the hotel and to catch him alive. The party started and each and everyone was dancing and celebrating the party. Then when everyone was in the mood of partying, a sound of a bullet came and everyone stared. Then Aryan was arrested by my friend, that's your father, and they were ready to take him to the court. After that, we came to Madurai. Sankar went to see his beloved wife and she was pregnant. I also went to see my wife since I was newly married. Then we saw in the news that Aryan has escaped from the jail by killing 4 policemen, by which the security was tight in Sankar's house. No one was allowed to go out and each and everyone was completely checked whoever comes to the house. One day our mother had a labor pain and your father rushed to the hospital, and then on February 2nd you were born. After 2 weeks we came to my house to have lunch. We talked for hours and hours and then your father told the security to go and have his lunch. At that time Aryan came to the house, he shot a bullet from outside and then they gave you on my wife's hand to take care of you and told that we may not be alive, but please do not tell who his parents are. And then I resigned from my police job and we came to Chennai and I started working as a doctor in Chennai for 23 years. Then his father gave the photo of Aryan. By seeing it he was literally shocked and he told them that he was the person who shot him. Then they told that let's go from here. Girish opposed that, he told us how many years we will be running like this. We must complete this. Either he should die nor I should. So they went to the house where Girish lived with his wife. And he saw that there are many cars. She thought that Aryan came here. He went to the house alone. Knocked the door many times but no one came. Then he thought whether they are planning to kill him. Then when the door opened he hides and saw that his wife came. He pulled her and shot Aryan with his pistol which he purchased before going to the house, and he shot everyone out there. Then he told his wife that if you really loved me then you can come with me or else give the Mangal Sutra and go away. Then a voice comes that, "Oh my boy, you are getting late for your college," which was said by his mom. Then he woke up and realized that it was a dream. He was very much excited to go to college but he was very much afraid too by the dream. When he went to college he walked on the corridor by seeing the architectural structure of the building, then suddenly a girl dashes at him and it was that girl which he saw in his dream. Will the dream become true?